All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you listen to this. Another episode of I Never Knew podcast. I'm your host, Mike G. Salute, fist pump, whatever else, because I can't shake y'all hands anymore. This is what this time is. We're in that kind of time right now. So welcome to another episode, like I said, of Never Knew podcast. Where we talk about relationships, communication, finances, a lot of things. And in this episode, especially, we're going to tap into a lot of that. Title of this episode is going to be Will COVID-19 change society as we once knew it? And as most of you already know, or if you didn't know, we are really going through a very, very, very tough time right now as a society across the world with this new COVID-19, aka coronavirus, that's affecting everyone, especially in this country at this time. However it may be, financially, health-wise, anything, it's affecting us. And with that, will it change society? Will it change how we interact with each other? For me, I think yes. I really do. I really do think it's going to change a lot of things. A lot of things when it comes to communicating and dating and all that. And especially for the near future. Maybe a year from now, maybe we'll be better with it. But in the near future, yeah, it's going to affect things. Relationships in general, I wonder how they will work out. But as far as dating, I feel like dating is going to really, really be a tough time coming out because it's going to be a very awkward moment when you start getting out here and talking to people, because everybody's going to think everybody has COVID-19 or aka coronavirus, which if you're being realistic, we probably already all have it. It's probably why they're not testing all of us, right? But I feel like it's really going to affect people dating because, yeah, we can FaceTime, we can call each other, we can text. But face-to-face interaction, as far as being in the same room with a person, is nothing. It's nothing that compares to that. To me, I really can't get a real gauge on you unless I have you in front of me. It's only so long I can talk to you over a camera, face-to-face. It's dope, as dope as it is. Technology is. It's only so much I can gather from all that. You know what I'm saying? Because once I have you face-to-face, that's when I have your total attention. Dating is going to take a hit in the beginning because, like I said, it's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. And even now, dating right now, how's it working out for you guys? How's it working out? Because I promise you, it's not working out at all over here because there's nothing to do, right? You can't meet anybody because guess what? If you meet them, what you going to do? Gonna bring them to your house? Absolutely not. You guys going to meet out at the bar? Absolutely not. It's not open. What are you going to do? This is why this whole epidemic is very challenging as far as people that are dating, because you literally can't do what you normally do in these situations of dating. In a situation of dating, like you meet a person, you link up, maybe you go to a bar or a restaurant or something like that. You guys can converse, but those things are no longer available. What do you do? You don't do nothing because, number one, you're not coming to my house because who wants to bring somebody to their house you don't know? Number two, who's going to bring a person to their house in a time like this where we know that you could potentially bring the virus into my home? No, it's not going to happen. So it's I can only imagine for a lot of you who are still trying to actively date how difficult that may be. I kind of gave up on it. I'm like, you know what? This ain't the time. This is really at the time. And I'll tell you what I feel like the time is. And I'll tell you right now what I think it is. I really feel like it's a time for us to really sit back and self-reflect and learn about ourselves and things about ourselves. Because I feel like we're all in our rawest form right now. About socially distancing ourselves from people. I feel like we have come into a space where we've never had this much time with ourselves. Now, what we do with this time is very important, I really feel like this is our time to self-reflect. Figure some things out. Am I a toxic person? Do I need all these people and things in my life at this moment? Because I can tell you right now, I don't know about you guys, but just being away from things, it kind of puts things in perspective more for me, where I can understand, like, I really don't need that person or these things over here. Are we doing that? I feel like it's a time to purge. It's a time to purge things and come out of this whole thing. When we hit these streets again and come outside, we are truly a better version of ourselves. The the future of everyone, I feel like really rests upon us coming out of this with a new vision and a new like light. I really do, because if this isn't showing us that a lot of things that we did in the past prior to this really wasn't that important, or really wasn't one that beneficial to us, I don't know what else will. Health is number one. Health is a big thing right now, to me at least, and I hope it is for a lot of you as well. And I feel like, I'm not saying you need to go to the gym and become a bodybuilder or whatnot, but eating better, drinking more water, not putting as much crap in your body as you normally would. Because quite frankly, when you talk about this virus, it's attacking people who have weaker immune systems, who have underlying conditions. And that's something that I think about all the time, like I'm happy that I don't have those issues, right? I'm glad that God blessed me with the opportunity, not opportunity, but he just didn't give me, right, the underlying conditions, whatever, that I know of. But it's just like for those that do, or people that have conditions that they couldn't help, they were born with or whatnot, like that it just sucks. It sucks because it's like, damn, they don't have a chance, but then you do. So what are you going to do with that? You know what I'm saying? And I hope you're taking that time to really figure it out. The next thing I feel like after health is finances. And that's something we haven't tapped into yet on this podcast, but that's a really big thing for me. And one of the main reasons I made this podcast as well, because I feel like this is our time to really sit back and really analyze our finances. Now, a lot of us have been working from home, right? Yeah, y'all been working from home because a lot of stuff's closed. And while that may seem like a bad thing for some, I hope you guys are looking at the fact that maybe it's saving you guys a lot of money. I've heard somebody say like, man, I'm saving a lot of money because I ain't buying that coffee I used to buy. I ain't buying lunch every day, and I'm not doing this, and I'm not stopping here and buying this and this and that. So I'm saving a little bit of money. Think about that. I read a book. It's called The Latte Factor. And he talked about this thing where you go and you buy that $5 latte every day. And if you put that money up and you save that money, in 20 years time, you have a lot of money. And I don't remember exactly how much it was, but it was a couple $100,000, And it's funny because I feel like we're in that time now where we can really sit back and really examine where the leaks are in our finances, Also, if you're not a saver, if you're not a person that invests, these are times that you need to really start figuring that kind of stuff out. Because if this has taught you nothing else, it's like it should teach you that we can't depend on a job, right? We have to be able to make money. We have to have our money making money for us, i.e., investments. One of the things about epidemics like this, or recessions, or whatever you want to call it, is that there's going to be a lot of bad things that happen for people, i.e., a lot of foreclosures. A lot of banks are going to be snatching up homes because people can't pay their mortgages and whatnot. And while that sucks, and it truly does, because I wish that on no one, it goes to the old saying, like, one man's trash is another man's treasure almost. Investing in property to me is one of the quicker ways to build generational wealth. I know a lot of people that want to invest in property. I know a lot of people that want to get into that. But yet a lot of people don't want to get together and do that. Why wouldn't we think about doing that now? It's only so long we can hang our hat on our careers. Like, our careers are great, right? We make good money. That's fine. But do you really want to work as much as you work now to maintain what you have? Or would you like to work way less? Doing what you do, but you work way less and still be able to do what you have now and more by doing way less. That's how wealthy people think. Rich people, they just think about the next day. Wealthy people think about the next 20, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? That's how we need to start thinking, And I feel like this is one of those times where we can really sit down and think, because guess what? We got nothing but time. What we do with this time is very important. A lot of people, I promise y'all podcasts regularly and all that. And here I go popping one off every once a month, it seems like. But a lot of people have been hitting me up like, you got nothing but time, Mike. You need to be focusing in on that podcast, because we need that, right? We want that. And just hearing one person say that is enough for me. But when you got 15, 20, 30 people telling you that, well, what the hell am I doing? Let's focus up, Mike. Let's get these podcasts out. Let's get these thoughts out your head. Let's get this ball rolling. So like I say, I hope we're taking this time to really self-reflect, guys, and really figure out what it is that we want to do, out here. The I talked about dating and how this would affect dating, but that goes even deeper. Just our social interaction with each other. This whole COVID thing is gonna change all that. Like I say, I am one to believe that the good old handshake is about to be a thing of the past almost, because no one wants to touch anyone nowadays. And if everybody thinks that this is going to give them COVID, no one's going to do it. It's going to be a lot of this, a lot of that, a lot of this, a lot of this, a lot of head nodding, which most guys, we got it all down. We don't have to do it. But it's a natural thing when you're in certain settings just to reach that hand out and shake that hand. And also to hug. I'm a hugger. Like, I like hugging my female friend. If I see a friend, I'm going to hug you, And in my head, I feel like, it shouldn't stop because of COVID. Because at the end of the day, if we're doing the precautions that we're supposed to do, if we're washing our hands, if we're taking our clothes off and we're putting them in a dirty clothes hamper and not walking around, getting into bed with your outside clothes on, that's a big thing for me. I don't know if it's for y'all, but do not get in my bed with your outside clothes on. That's before COVID happened. This has been all my life. My mom started that. If we're doing things that we're supposed to do, we shouldn't have to worry about stuff like that, right? But unfortunately, if you don't practice these things on a regular basis, you think this is it. This is the only way to do it. You can't do this or else I'm gonna get it. No, that's not true. It's not true. But I really do feel like the handshake is gonna be a thing of the past, because it's gonna be awkward to extend your hand and a person like, oh hey, fence pound, hey elbow, like, so why even put yourself in that position? To this day, I still have a few friends that still will shake up like normal. But does that mean I'm not gonna go wash my hands after? Of course I will. But I should though. And it's not because I feel like you got the cooties or nothing like that, or you got COVID. It's just that that's something I should do, because I touch my face. I scratch my nerves, maybe a nervous twitch. I scratch my nose, or rub my eyebrow. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I touch my face. So I should be doing my service and washing my hands. But furthermore, washing my hands is a selfless thing to do for everybody around me. Because now I'm limiting the amount of germs I will pass on. And I feel like once we all start living and thinking like that, this thing shouldn't affect us that much. It shouldn't. One of the things I do think is going to affect, at least initially, is traveling. As most of you know, I'm a flight attendant, so I travel for a living, and the planes are empty. No one's out here, and a few people that are here, I tell you what, man. The majority of them need to be there, and I'll tell you who they are. But for you idiots that are still traveling because we have flights for $30 round trip some places, you need to just sit your ass down somewhere. I can tell you guys there's nothing going on out here in these streets. And when I say streets, I'm talking about this country. Things are shut down. Most people I know are from Dallas and Chicago. So, of course, we got big cities where we feel like, it's got to be something going on. But when you go to these smaller cities and stuff, when I tell you there's nothing going on, it's a ghost town. Like, stay home. Like, there's nothing going on. Everybody just relax. But for those that are traveling for a purpose, and these people, and I like I said, as a flight attendant, I question, why are we still flying planes? There's nobody on these planes. Why do we need to fly? That's the selfish part of me, right? Like, why I gotta go to work and everybody else sitting at home. But then you see the people that are flying, and it's doctors, and it's nurses, and it's truck drivers. And these are the people who have to fly because they have to get somewhere, because they are very vital and essential in this society right now. Doctors and nurses are literally the superheroes of the world right now, and truck drivers as well, because these people are keeping the country moving, i.e. the truck drivers, keeping things going, getting your deliveries there, getting your packages there, getting that toilet tissue. You know what? I was going to talk about this toilet tissue thing, but I'm just going to leave it alone, because it's a triggering thing, and I don't want to get triggered right now. Damn toilet tissue. But they're getting all these things to us because we need these things. And then the ultimate superheroes are these healthcare providers. Salute to all of them. When I see a doctor on a plane or a nurse on a plane headed somewhere because they have to go there to help, like, all I can think of is like, shit, they're leaving their families potentially to go into basically a war that they don't even know if they're going to make it out of safe, and they're doing it without even a blink of an eye. So to me, that's like the most amazing thing ever. Here we are, can't even shake hands, but they gonna go in a whole hospitals dealing with people that have this stuff with limited resources, by the way, because if anybody's been watching the news, a lot of these healthcare workers don't have the things they need. So when we talk about traveling, I feel like it's not going to just bounce back, but hopefully one day everybody gets over that fear and kind of we figure more stuff out about this and we really get this thing going. Because I'll be honest with you, when we're able to get back out here, I'm out here. I tell people this, and I mean it. My son's birthday was the 30th of March, turned big 5, and we didn't do anything because guess what? I had to socially distance myself from my son because I am a central employee and I am out here in the shits and I don't want to make him sick. But make no mistake about it, when we're able to get back out here, me, him, and my goddaughter who has a 21st birthday coming up soon, we out here. We're going to somebody's beach. And some people are like, oh, you're going to go to something, you're going to go to a resort, you're going to go to a hotel. Number one, I'm in hotels now, so yes, I'll do a hotel. Number two, I feel like resorts are very impacted by this because we're not traveling. People aren't traveling. You're not allowed to, actually. So I feel like a lot of these resorts are making sure these rooms are clean. And then my thought, the way I think is, why not be the first person in these clean rooms and resorts to kind of knock this rust off this COVID sitting in the house thing and get it out? It's going to be cheaper. It'll be cleaner. And like I say, I'm just ready to go because my son deserves his birthday present that I told him we were going to go to the beach. A lot of people say that's crazy. I'm going to give it a couple of months, see what the temperature looking like out here, see how this thing's dying down. But my thing is, you're going to give people chances to go because like I tell people, I feel like everybody has this COVID-19 coronavirus thing in them. Where, like I say, if you're asymptomatic or if you've had it or you've been sick, I feel like everybody's had it or is going to get it. So therefore, if you're going to let people go and contaminate the rooms and all that because you're waiting it out, I'd much rather go first than go last in that situation. So yeah, man, I just hope we all get back out here and start traveling again. And that's no selfless plug to save my job because apparently we're going to be flying regardless because we are an essential part of the world. Got to keep the world moving. Whether we fly a plane with 150 people or we fly with one person or 0 people, apparently we're going to go. We're going to still fly that big old plane. So that's that, Like I say, I think one of the biggest things that I definitely want to get to on this is the financial aspect of this whole COVID-19 / coronavirus epidemic. Financially, we have to do better. And if you are doing good, do even better now. And if you aren't doing so good, let's work on it. Saving and investing, guys, is one of the keys to having a successful, happy life. I don't know about y'all, but when I got money in the bank, I feel a little different. I move a little different. My life is a little different. But when I don't have any money in the bank and I'm to my last, everything's a little stressful. Everything's a little stressful. Things start happening. That's when everything starts happening. That's when everything is due. That's when that automatic payment comes out and you didn't expect it because you forgot about it. But when I got money in the bank and I know money is still coming in, all that stuff don't matter. For some strange, absurd reason. But I wonder why. And I think it's because you relieve yourself of the fact that you're down to your last by having some in the bank, some money in the bank. I started investing about a year and a half ago or so. And I also started saving. One of the best things I've ever done. Number one, because I've never done it before. Yeah, I used to fake it till I make it. I was the check guy. I work an extra couple of hours overtime and all this to kind of cover up the overdraft fees that I was getting and all that. But at the end of the day, I would be right back in that same boat 2 weeks later, And it just got to a point when I was like, this is stupid. It makes no sense. Like, what are we doing here? And I decided to get my shit together. And thankfully I did that because in a moment like this where most people are stressing, I'm not. And that's not me gloating, but that's just me saying, you know what? I kind of prepared myself for a moment like this where hours are short. Can't go to work when you want to. No overtimes like that. But I'm okay. I can live off minimum hours. I got a couple of dollars in the bank already, so we can survive for a couple of months. Now, after a couple of months is over with, maybe we need to start evaluating other things. Stock market ain't doing too good. Losing money right now, but that's okay. That's okay. But one thing that I really want to get into is more investing in property, real estate, stuff like that. And that's when I feel like we really become really free as a people. When you start getting into that kind of level of investing. Like I say, making money is the key. Making money is the key. When you can sleep and you get money, talk to some of your investing friends. Talk to some of your real estate friends. When they can go to the mailbox and they got checks in there and they just go to the bank and cash them and go back home and chill out, that's a successful day for them, you know? So we got to start getting better. And like I say, what are we doing with this time? What are we doing with this time? Like, this is the perfect time to reflect on that. Also, guys, barring financially, now that we have this time with ourselves, we should really be learning about ourselves, flaws and all. Like, that's number one, flaws and all, man. Like, we should really be sitting down, reevaluating ourselves and who we are and what is it that we want to be. You know, this is the perfect time. We got nothing but time to do that. Nothing but time, yeah. And it's a part of growing. It's a part of growing. Identifying things in you that you can become better in. It's part of it. You have to do it. You know, I've been cooking every day almost, and I'll be honest with you, man. It's as crazy as it may sound. I actually like it. You know, and then I guess if I do it for another week or two, I guess it'll be a routine of mine. I'll probably be doing it more often. But it's just that part that I'm learning about myself. Like, it's certain things that I used to be, I ain't got time for that. No, I got time for it now. And guess what? I probably had time for it back then too. But because I used to try to make myself believe I didn't have time for it, I just didn't do it. Like I say, shout out to everybody that's social distancing and making it work. I see all y'all out here on your push-up challenge, the shot challenge, all that. I'll be honest with you, though, at all these challenges and all these things that y'all are doing, the one thing that I'm done with y'all is that little dumbass dance that y'all keep doing and y'all all off beat. Like, it's the most annoying thing to me now. Like, stop. I don't know if y'all got some kind of lag going on with your phone or the song versus the video. I don't know. All I know is just stop. Just stop doing it. Because you look a damn fool. I'm sick of it. Now, if grandma's doing it and she's just out here trying to just have some fun, that's cool. Kid is cool. But if I got a group of grown-ups doing it and y'all all beat, you better stop it now. You're embarrassing yourself. Sick of it. Somebody got to tell y'all, I'm going to be the one. I'm sick of it. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm glad a lot of you guys are finding ways to kind of like have fun in these times. Because that's important, man. Like, when I see videos of people with the kids and the wife or husband or whoever, your spouse, significant other, y'all having a good time, you know, playing games at home, karaokeing it up, that's cool to me, man. Because like I tell you, man, I haven't seen my son in 4 weeks. And it's not because I can or what, but me and his mother, we decided that because I am still working and I'm still flying out here and I'm still outside, essentially, it just wouldn't be in the best interest to be around my kid. And that's me not being selfish in that moment. Because the selfish me wants to be like, oh, I'm good. I ain't sick. He'll be all right. But nah, like I have to be responsible in that moment. You know what I'm saying? I have a lifetime to be with my son. And it just makes it that more I anticipate being with him that much more now. Because I've never been this long without seeing my kid. You know, so that's one thing. So for those of you who are able to be around your kids, look, I get it. Y'all tired of this homework stuff and, you know, they probably running you up the wall. But you know what, man? I know y'all probably wouldn't have it any other way. Y'all complain about it, but I know y'all loving it. And I hope you are at least. Because, I mean, these kids, they fun, man. They could be fun. You just got to understand them. Just go back to when y'all was kids and kind of get back on their level a little bit. Because kids see the world a little different, believe it or not. They know how to see the world. They see the world the way it really is, which is this fun playground. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just it's a playground. And they treat it as such, i.e. they just have fun. They don't have stresses in life. They don't talk themselves out of having fun. They just go have it. Follow their lead, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, playing with them cars on the floor might hurt them knees a little bit because I know some of y'all old. Yeah, I know. But I'm telling you, once you get into it and you remember how you used to see them cars when you were kids, I'm talking about the guys now because I know guys, they know when we used to play with them cars and you got them little the police sounds and shit. That shit used to be fun. But when you get back into that mode, it's actually fun. Like I said, your back gonna hurt a little bit when you get back up, but it's okay. Kid have fun though. But yeah, man, crazy times. Like I say, society itself to me is going to change. It's gonna be different out here. But how different, that depends. You know, one of the things that I kind of wonder how it's going to be is when we get back out here and we start going to restaurants and bars and stuff. Are y'all still going to drink out of the glasses and the beer mugs? Are y'all wine glasses and stuff? Are y'all still going to drink out of those, knowing that potentially you can get some COVID? What y'all doing? Because I already took the straws away from us. Remember, the straws are gone. Y'all don't like them paper straws. So like, are y'all still gonna drink out of those glasses? Because I don't think I am. I never have. But apparently y'all do. But are y'all still gonna do it though? That's my question. Because as a man, like when you go to the club or something, say you get your yak, you know what I'm saying? Bartender put the straw in your glass and you like, oh no, I don't need that straw. Boom, throw that out. Boom, you take it to the face, right? Now you're gonna see a lot of us in there like this now. See how weak that look? That look weak as hell, don't it? But guess what? I ain't gonna get COVID. I don't care. So we're gonna still do that straw thing, right? So what y'all gonna do? I can't wait. Forks, spoons, all that stuff. Things that you literally put in your mouth that another person is gonna put in there. Are you still gonna do that? Are they gonna switch out to plasticware maybe? Plastic cups maybe? What you think? What y'all think? I don't know. But I can't wait to see, because I feel like those are things that really have to be taken into consideration. Because that dishwasher ain't really taking every glass and making sure it's nice and clean and disinfected and all that. They just put it in the dishwasher and had it come out. And as some of us know that freak at the bar a lot, sometimes you'll get that glass and y'all know y'all ladies got that good lip gloss, that thick shit, where you still see that lip print on there or that fingerprint or whatever it is. And it's like, yeah, can I get another glass? Sometimes over with, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that's over with. So I wonder what they're going to do. But I feel like that's one of the bigger things as far as when we get back outside. I love when you grown up say that. When we able to go back outside, it's going to be different. And by the way, y'all can still go outside. Go walk around. Go get in your car and drive somewhere that you've never been and just sightsee, like not in a group, but just walk around, man. Get some air. Like it's stuff out here, man. Go take some pictures or something. I don't know. Just enjoy your time off, but be responsible at the same time, But we're also going. Let's talk about this too, guys. And this is. I'm gonna wrap this up. Grooming. How y'all doing with that? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Not being able to go to the barbershop and get my locks twisted has been a very difficult thing. I got my little hair, little wrap, the little band right here because y'all don't want to see what's going on behind there. But it's been a struggle, man. Remember, I'm out here. I'm still out here in the world working and stuff. And I've decided that I'm not going to do anything until they allow these people to come back out and do what they do. My beard is a little scruffy, but it ain't terrible because I got some clippers. I try to clean it up the best I can. But how you women doing, man? How y'all doing? You can't get those nails done, the toes done, hair done, eyelashes done. Y'all probably don't even recognize yourselves right now. How y'all doing out there, man? What's the temperature going on? What's the temperature out there? Are y'all making it? I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of y'all. I haven't seen no selfies. I ain't seen no pics. I ain't seen nothing. So I'm just wondering, y'all okay? Let me know, man. Let me know. But just know this time is going to pass. And y'all going to be right back to your old new regular. I don't know what you're going to be back to that person that you be making yourself look like at some point. Don't you worry about it. But in doing that, let's not forget about our cosmetology and these people that make us the best version of ourselves looks wise. Don't forget about your barbers, guys. If you ain't hit your barber with a couple of dollars since this thing happened, if you're able to, by the way, shame on you. If you ain't hit your loctician up or your beautician up with some bread, shame on you. Because guess what? They depend on that. They depend on that money. And the people that are really being affected by that the most are them. Because we can't go. They shut that stuff down. And if you're being responsible, you're not popping up to their house and they're not popping up to your house to do the service because guess what? That's not what they want us to do. So if you're able to do it, hit them with some bread. And I say that now. I hit my barber with some bread, but I had not hit my loctician up with any bread yet. Shame on me. I'm going to do it after this podcast now that I'm talking about it. But definitely, guys, make sure you guys are taking care of them because once this thing lifts, we all going to be expecting them to take care of us, right? So don't forget about them. You know what I'm saying? Because just as much as they can't wait to get back to you, can't wait to get to them, they can't wait for you to come to them. But in between that time, they still got bills to pay too. They don't have no you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they can get unemployment. I guess they probably could, but it don't. I feel like it don't work the same for them. So just like I say, don't forget about them guys, because like I said, they keep us looking the best, especially women with them eyelashes. Don't y'all forget about your eyelash person, because some of y'all don't even look the same without them eyelashes. Sheesh, it should be weird. But like I say, man, this is another podcast. Never New Podcast, guys. I appreciate y'all, man. Like I say, just make sure we being responsible, guys. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we looking out for each other. Do your part in this whole time, man, where we able to, so we can get back outside. I can't believe I'm saying that. Do your part, guys. Let's be selfless, man. Let's look out for each other. Wash your hands. Social distance. Stop having hookah parties. I hate y'all in these hookah parties. I'm sick of it. Y'all ain't smoked this much hookah ever. Now everybody gonna smoke hookah. I don't get it. Just chill out, y'all, because once we able to go back out, it's gonna be lit. We gonna kick it, man. But until then, man, let's just do our part so we're able to. Because I don't want to see nobody get sick. I don't want to see it, man. I don't. It's not necessary. So, like I said, it's another podcast, another new podcast. I'm your host, Mike G. I hope y'all the best. I love y'all. Don't forget to like this, share it with people, guys. Also, I forgot. Shout out to Busy Life Clothing, my boy Stan. Salute. Like I say, y'all, I got a lot of his shirts, so I'm going to try to wear all of them every time I do a podcast. And don't forget, I got other friends that got clothing lines too, and I'm definitely going to get some of them. Faf, you know what I'm saying? My homies, you know what I'm saying? They got some stuff, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, man. I got some people, they got some stuff, I got some heat. And I'm going to try to get all to it, but right now I'm just chilling, you know what I'm saying? I got to limit my spending. But yeah, man, check out Busy Life Clothing, man. It's actually one of my favorite shirts right here. I like this logo. Wish you had like a bigger version. But anyway, you guys have a good day, man. And like I say, I hope you guys are making it through this the best way you can. And if you need anything, hit me up. I ain't got no money or nothing, but if you talk or something, I'm here. So yeah, y'all be easy.